We really need to talk more about the way men abuse women with their hobbies. And by that, I mean the way that so many men will spend all of the family's extra money on their stupid hobby, whether it is a gear room full of every kind of climbing rope and climbing shoe and cam and black diamond this, blah, or, hunting or fishing or golf. Or let's talk about the nerd, like games. I don't know how much games cost, but I'm pretty sure all that stuff is expensive. I've talked about this a little in other videos, but I really don't think we talk about it enough, because financial abuse is present in every abusive relationship. Okay, maybe not like 5%. A big part of that is not just like, I'm gonna have my money and you can't have any money. A lot of it is men hoarding the money and the time too, because time is a form of value, and doing things that cost a lot of money and a lot of time. If they're a climber, they're never just gonna spend a couple hours climbing. They're gonna go all weekend or all week, or they're gonna go like across the world for like a 3-week climbing trip. If they're hunters, that stuff is at least all day, usually a whole weekend or a whole week. How about even like fish heads or, dudes who love going to concerts. You know how much concerts cost? So my mutual That Darn Chat has talked about this a lot, about how much men just don't think that we deserve time. They don't allow us to have time of our own because they make sure that they set up their lives so that women don't have leisure time. A lot of women talk about that on this app, and I have learned so much from these creators. But as somebody who worked in the outdoors for a really long time, I saw this so much with with all these outdoor bros. If their partner is also into those sports, maybe those expenses are justified, but I guarantee you if they have kids, who do you think is taking care of those kids when he goes out with his bros? One of my other mutuals, I'm going to tag him. I interviewed him for an article I did several months ago, and he was telling me how much, even when he actively tried to make it equal, climbing made it impossible for his wife it always screwed his wife every time. Not to mention how so many of these things are super dangerous. Let's talk about, it's always toys, RVs, boats, or if it's not that, it's, drinking. Like, it's always something that's really expensive, very time consuming, and doesn't involve the wife. Not just gonna go watch a football game. I'm gonna go hang out all day tailgating, drink all day, hang out with my boy, season ticket. Meanwhile, if the wife has free time at all, a lot of her leisure activities are either free, cheap, but almost always at home. Please share in the comments other ways that men are doing this with their hobbies.